Namaste, friends. Namaste. Welcome to PSSM Austria, to the PMC channel. Today, we are having 18 guided principles given by our Guru, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. We have already finished 6 principles. Today is the 7th principle. The Madam Saroja Mallikarjun was here. She was born in India from Bangalore. Then that was the. Let me talk about her, a brief introduction about ma'am. That is just so. So Saroja Mallikarjun from Bangalore, India, began her career as a teacher, later becoming a principal. Her deep interest in human behavior led her to study psychology, and she is now a certified counselor conducting spiritually rooted counseling sessions, especially for young children. She actively supports various NGOs and joined the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement, also called PSSM, in May 2022. Since then, she has been fully spreading meditation worldwide. Sarojaji participated in Shakahari rallies, also called plant-based rallies, and shared insights on conscious cooking inspired by Patriji's methods. She runs a YouTube channel, Divine Dhyan, where she leads daily meditation sessions and shares Patriji's wisdom along with her own spiritual learnings. And an avid reader of spiritual books, especially those recommended by Patriji, she is also passionate about art, craft, and learning new languages. Currently studying Japanese. Her mission is to spread Patriji's wisdom and the practice of meditation across the globe. So, Madam, Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, Saroja, ma'am. Please, we are eagerly waiting to listening to your wisdom. Please, your stage is yours. Welcome, a warm welcome, madam. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so privileged to be here, Master, with you all sharing my wisdom. It's not wisdom, it's like sharing my experience in this journey. And obviously, we are all in this journey. We have all having so many experiences. And by sharing, Patriji has always said sharing is a part of spiritual growth. So let us all, with lot of gratitude to Brahma Rishi Pitamaha Dr. Subhash Patri sir, start this session where we are discussing about the 18 guiding principles he has given us. Today we are discussing the 7th principle, which is the beautiful principle and the most needed one. Right now, everyone needs this clarity, and I'm really thankful we are going in detail with all these principles here. This principle is about the psychological dependence on medicine. In today's world, we are all dependent on medicine. So we should not be dependent, and why and all, let us go through in detail about it. So meditation itself is so powerful that we don't need any medicine. And that is why Patriji was against medicine. And he would say like, no doctor and no medicine. In the beginning, when you are a new person to this institution, you will be finding it like shocking, because we can't even think of living without a doctor's advice or guidance. So, Master, what is this about psychological dependence of our human body or human mind on medicine? Since man was born, he always took care of his body. And not only he himself, but the nature was created for taking care of the humans or all the living beings, I can say that. So let us talk only about the humans right now. The vegetation around us, the climate around us, everything is created for humans, for the betterment of human and for the survival of human. Earlier, man had the wisdom of all this vegetation around us. Vegetation here, I mean the plants, the trees, the flowers, fruits, vegetables. The thorn, the so-called wild vegetation also has medicinal value. The water, flowing water, is like nectar on this earth. And that is also being treated by so many other minerals found on this planet. Whether it is through the plants and trees or whether it is through the earth, core of the earth also. Many minerals get added to the water, the flowing water. So right from the water, the vegetation, and the air we breathe in, everything created for human was full of energy. Here, by energy, I mean the cosmic energy. The existence of this whole creation is because of a cosmic energy. And what we call as diseases is absence of that cosmic energy in our physical body. So right now, if you're really worried about your physical health, what do you think I should be doing? I should provide the physical body what it is lacking. And it is so abundantly available in the atmosphere we are living in. Yeah, you might be asking, or you might have a doubt that today's metropolitan lifestyle, maybe we have lost it. We don't have pure water, we don't have pure air, we don't have pure vegetables. Again, here it is our psychological mind which is working. The way you create thought, that is how your surrounding gets created. People have started speaking so much, I won't use the word negatively. It is like opposing to the nature, the law of nature. For that, for instance, I can give you a very easy way to understand the concept I'm trying to explain here. Your parent and a child. There is a parent and there is a child. This parent being a strict parent, if a child feels that my parent is not loving me, is it true? I don't think so. Even the most strict parent, actually, there is a hidden, the line, the love and care for that child. So the nature is like a parent taking care of us. And because we have done so much bad to the nature is trying to be strict to us by giving that pollution and harmful air. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't love us. The nature loves us so very much. It just needs your love. You go lovingly towards it, and there it gives you the required love. That is the cosmic energy. So why are we having so many ailments when the nature is so loving? These are the questions children ask when I talk to children about this health, because this has to be understood right in the beginning by a very young age. If you get this wisdom, you will not depend on medicine. You will know we don't need medicine. So what does the nature say? How do I not depend on the medicine? It is my psychology that through generations we have not generations. I shouldn't be using the word generation. This has happened in just few years here. 50 years? I can talk only about India. I don't know about other countries. Only in these few 50, 60, max 80 years, people have talking about medicines and diseases very commonly, day in and day out. Earlier, diseases were kept like hidden. They never like to talk about it. The more we discuss about a disease or a discomfort, your physical body has so many living cells which is listening, and it doesn't have a mind of its own, and whatever is repeatedly said, it takes as an order. That is how the mantras work. So repeatedly talking about diseases and ailments and discomfort, the body thinks we are giving it a command to be in that state. This food is not healthy. This air is not healthy. Always discussing, talking, reading about it, watching videos about it, reading in the newspapers and talking about it with the people around you, friends and families, always, Arey, nowadays the climate is not good. Nowadays the food is not healthy. This is organic, that is not good. This is not having energy. This is energy food. That is not energy food. That is harmful food. Just by giving these orders, we are changing the nature of the food and the concept in the body. So it's kind of a placebo. This is what placebo effect is. So what do you think about the diseases now? All the food habits. Food habits have been developed by so-called educationalists by branding the food like protein-rich food, fat food, or iron-rich food. It is a wisdom about the food, but we shouldn't be talking about it day in, day and day out. I believe in that so very much. If you see the food as a living being, your talk is going to hurt that, because if it is a living thing, it's going to have feelings and it's going to be hurt in the sense, not the human way of hurt, but it will be disrespectful, and that order will be taken as a command, and it will be accepted by the food. This has been proven by many scientists that the water or the food, when it is brewed for water, it is also, water is present in food. So the water is listening. Water is reacting to your mind, your words. Like the Japanese scientist, he said, what when you talk sweetly or very lovingly to a water, the crystal formed showed the effect of your words on the water. So water is present in everything living, be it our physical body, the plants, the fruits, the air. Air has water vapor in it, so there is water everywhere. So very simple. So if who is actually creating diseases? We are. What we call diseases are not diseases, they are diseases. If I have a food and start vomiting, or if I'm having a discomfort in my tummy, I have loose motion, diarrhea, it is disease because it is out of the routine habit. It's not a disease. The body is saying there is some imbalance in what has been ingested. You can watch that in your pet animals. When there is a disease, it will just on its own throw out what is inside, because there is something which is creating that imbalance. And that throwing out process shouldn't be treated as something horrible. If your body is throwing out something, it is good. If you eat something which you don't like, you spit it out. Is it good thing or bad? You're spitting out because you cannot take it in. It's that simple. So you may ask me now, okay, you are talking about only vomiting and diarrhea. How about other diseases? Headaches, and if it is like very severe cases like cancers. Yes, masters, they are also created in this pattern itself. They are also created by our mind. That is why every disease is a psychosomatic effect. It is a psychosomatic disease. I will not use the word disease. Let us not use the word disease. These are all psychosomatic reactions. So, coming to the medicine point, you may say science has done so much of research. After so much of research, then medicine is created. How can you say it's not for the body? Obviously, even when this chemical medicine was not created, there were some medicine in the nature itself. Because nature has created everything for humans. Because if I continuously keep vomiting, I'm going to hurt my internal organs. So I have to do something to stop it, to stop that reaction, which is like a rolling stone and it's not ending. So for that, we have so many other supportive methods, not medicine. By those methods, I can handle that situation. Yes, masters, to have that little knowledge about how to handle those situations, we can refer to some of the Ayurvedic practices or age-old practices by our ancestors, like grandmas. They had all the wisdom of handling these situations instead of calling them diseases and thinking that they need treatments and medicines and injections and fluids. No, we don't need IV fluid. We don't need syrup. We don't need the so-called tablets. We need a, a particular, here I can say, I won't say food item. We need a particular substitute for the loss in that physical body during that process. If I have lost a lot of water, I have to see how I can replenish that water. Or by having diarrhea, if I'm losing some chemicals from the body, how do I compensate that? That is what the medicine is doing. That is what the tablets are doing. But they have more than 85% of side effects. If not immediately, in the long run, yes. And today, our bodies are filled with such mismatched complications. So do we need medicine? This is what we are trying to understand. There are methods. We need to just go back few more years, like go back 50 years. If you have people who have lived those days, go and talk to them before this knowledge completely gets erased from the face of the earth. Go and talk to them. Go and read such books. Talk about it in the family. Educate the child from the childhood. You have to start educating about the physical body and how the nature is supporting us and how there are alternatives. And we need not go to doctors unless it is a very, very critical state, like I don't have that much of wisdom to handle that situation. If it is an accident, I have broken my arm, I don't know how to do, I have cut open or my skull is open, I don't know the surgery part. If it's such an extreme, yes, we do need a intervention from the doctor or a surgeon. Here we are talking about day-to-day physical health, where A single sneeze, we rush to a doctor, or immediately we think about subsiding it. So first we have to educate ourselves about the cough and the sneeze. Why does a human body or any body sneeze or cough or urinate or defecate or shiver or become cold or become hot? Why this physical body suddenly loses hair? Why this physical body suddenly has wrinkles or suddenly changes color? So educate yourself from a very early age. And then we'll not be depending on any of these so-called chemicals. Also, falling sick itself is a psychological disorder. If I have a physical body pain, why do you think it is a disease? If I have a cold or cough, why do you call it a disease? It's not a disease. So let us not start worrying about it. We see young parents panicking when the child sneezes or coughs because we are not having the basic education about our body. So right now we are talking about the seventh principle in PSSM, which is to understand the psychological dependence on medicine and going into no doctor, no medicine phase. Because I'm not saying here to suffer. In case of myself, when I am 50 plus, I have consumed so many foods which I have mentally thought as a disease and a discomfort to my body because I didn't have this wisdom. So already I have created that imbalance in my body. Now, at this period, I need medication. That is what I think. So can I heal my body in this period when already if some of us might be having cholesterol or thyroid imbalances or I don't know what else, diabetes and yeah, we have knee pains and back pains and slip disc and whatnot. So right now, what to do? If we are discussing about having no medicine, then how do I treat these discomforts which are unbearable? So the answer is meditation. What? For headache, I do meditation. For my knee pain, I do meditation. For my back pain, I do meditation. Is it really going to work? And give me a scientific explanation for this, for me to believe. Because if I keep saying like, do meditation, you will not have any disease. It may look like I'm blindly following someone and my so-called intellect may not accept it. So unless your intellect understands the formation of our body and how these diseases are created, my so-called intellect will not accept any other method. So once you know about your body and how it works, how this universe works, this can't be discussed in half an hour session or 1 hour session. Read about how it works. And then I say, just have faith and do meditation. And yes, Master, it's really a miracle that meditation has cured many diseases. And you may ask, like, how? How is it possible? I don't believe it. Maybe just a miracle here and there, and you are propagating that. No. It's also a the psychology of our mind, because the psychology has told that this you are over 50 and so you have these kind of ailments. So let us remove that first. Erase it by understanding this body is made of pure cosmic energy. There is a video called Spiritual Reality. If you watch it, you will know how and what happens during meditation. During meditation, yes, you have some thoughts because mind is present, and the nature of the mind is recording all the thoughts from past many years. Every moment has been recorded, so you cannot just switch it off. It is said that even after death, the mind, it works for some 6 minutes or something. It has memories and it views the memories. So even after a physical death, if it is happening, imagine a living body. How can you control your mind? It cannot go thoughtless that easily. So when you close your eyes, the mind thinks it's giving me space to recollect all my thoughts. So that starts happening. As soon as I close my eyes, the movie starts inside. And now, just imagine yourself sitting on a railway platform, waiting for your train. And when you enter the platform, you're so excited that you're watching everything on that platform, and you're watching all the trains moving around completely cautiously. And in case the train you are waiting for is delayed, and then slowly sitting on the platform, waiting for your train, you are not now interested in anything happening around you. And if it is taking longer, you will find that even in front of you on the platform you're sitting, maybe a train has moved and you didn't even recognize that. It has happened many times to many people. If you can recollect that if you're not showing any interest towards the movement of the train, they may come and they may go. You don't remember how many trains have come and gone. There comes a time where your train is still late and you're so busy in your thoughts or in yourself that you don't even remember that you're sitting on a railway platform. You have that moment of zero thought. Exactly, that is what happens when we are meditating. At first, like there are many trains, the thoughts will come. Please don't pay attention. Let them come because that is the nature. We are sitting on a platform. That is the nature of a railway station. Trains have to move, but it's my choice whether I observe the train or not. In the beginning, it's common. I will observe a few. Later, no. So take that much of time. Give it a time. As soon as I close my eyes, I will not go into deep meditation because my everyday activity is such that I'm recording so many things. So this mind has so many records to review. Give it a little time. After that, you will find that the thoughts, you're not even bothered. You're not looking at them. And then you experience that zero state. And that one pinpoint time arrives where you have gone into that zero state, and immediately your Brahmarandra, there is a opening here. When you're born, you have that soft part here. That is the Brahmarandra where the cosmic energy enters this physical body. And it is continuously happening. Just because I'm always having some or the other thoughts, this door is shut. And so the cosmic energy, the required amount of cosmic energy is not in this body. And so it's not having the strength to handle the diseases or whatever is happening in the physical body and mind. Because we have so many bodies, the 5 bodies, the 5 koshas, if you know about it. So this cosmic energy is going to affect all my 5 bodies, starting with the physical body, astral body. So meditation is going to help you consume more of the cosmic energy, which is so very powerful that when it enters our body, it's not going to enter through the physical nervous system. It's going to enter the astral nervous system, which we call nadis. So we have 2,72,000 nadis in our physical body, which are spread out like a huge system of roots of a huge old tree. If you observe a huge old tree which has a big rooting system, we have that kind of a root spread all over our body. And this energy passes through these roots to all the nadis, and that is enough. That is like magic, because it has the prana. Prana is life, which was not in us. The prana shakti was less. Now the prana shakti enters and reaches all the parts of our body, to each cell. And do you not even think about, like, have the faith that this prana shakti, this energy, will revive each cell? And then do you think there will be diseases in our body? What is the disease? There is some dis-ease where the prana is not there and it is unable to handle that and we call it disease or ailment. We call them cancer, we call them jaundice, we can name it anything. It starts with even a simple acne. Everything is dis-ease in that part. The dis-ease is caused because of lack of cosmic energy. This is the simplest explanation one can understand. And this is the reality of our existence. Whatever dis-ease we have in our body or in any animal or in a plant is because the cosmic energy is not sufficient. So just by meditating, I am consuming a lot of cosmic energy, which is going to do its job. I am meditating, madam. You're saying by meditation your diseases go away, but I still have my back pain. I still have my hair fall. I still have migraine. If somebody have that doubt, I have an answer for them. Yeah, master. Just by meditating, I have been blessed with a lot of wisdom. Whatever query you are having, you will get an answer through this cosmic energy, because that cosmic energy is full of love, light, wisdom. And where there is love, light, and wisdom, you will not have any dis-ease. So, coming to the point that I am meditating and still have some discomfort, it is because that energy is not being retained. We are losing that energy somewhere. It's leaking somewhere. So you have to check, where am I losing, or where is this cosmic energy which I am collecting by meditating for hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Some are meditating for 8 hours. And even after that, if I'm experiencing all these discomforts and dis-eases, what is happening? And the simple answer is, it is getting leaked. It's leaking away. So where do I leak this cosmic energy? Patri sir has given such a beautiful answer. Maybe it was available so many places. I have learned from him, so I take his name. That what you put in your mouth and what comes out of your mouth affects the cosmic energy. So what you put in your mouth means what you eat. The food you consume affects the cosmic energy. So few foods which are being asked to be avoided, like the garlic or the non-vegetarian food and the mushroom. He has a reason for that. He has given those reasons. Please go and check with those videos why we should not consume those foods. just because they are going to affect the consumption of cosmic energy. That's it. It's not like it's harmful for you. It may be medicinal because mushrooms have been used as medicines in the regions where mushrooms grow, in Russian countries. In India, garlic is a medicine. In Ayurveda, garlic is a medicine. We are not saying they don't have medicinal values. When it is asked not to consume by a meditator, it means when you meditate and when the cosmic energy is being filled in this body, you cannot retain it. You're going to lose it in a bigger amount. Then the effects of meditation cannot be experienced. That is the reason what you eat has to be observed. Here, not only few foods which are to be avoided, also how the food has been cooked. What is the talk given to the food? You have food on your plate, and if you're talking some nonsense, the food is listening and you're consuming that food. Even if you meditate for 10 hours, your energy is going to be leaked. So the food intake, the water intake, it should be filled with cosmic energy. But research says, while cooking the food, you be filled with love. Just be quiet. We don't have to do any chanting or mantras or nothing. If you don't want all those things, please avoid everything. Just be calm and lovingly with. Meditation is a city. It is called city. City in the sense it's kind of a state. So in the state of meditation, that is living in the present, if you're cutting a tomato, just look at the tomato, look at the beauty of the tomato and lovingly chop it and cook it. And that one tomato will be having so much of cosmic energy that it can heal your body. That is going to work as a medicine. So how you cook the food, how you eat the food, and what food you are eating. And then comes what comes out of your mouth, that is the words you are going to speak. It is not positive and negative here. Let us not use the word positive words, positive talk, negative talk. Here, being a teacher, I can give you a hint how to check whether your talk is good for your body or not. Talk in affirmative sentence. Don't use any negative sentence. That is positive. If I want to scold my child, I need not say some negative words there. That is the negative sentence, that you are a bad boy. I don't like what you do. Instead, the same message can be conveyed in some other sentence. And it is very easy. Can you guess what you can say? We need not fake. We have to show our anger or dissatisfaction to the child. So we need not be lovey-dovey. Not necessary. Just because we are meditator doesn't mean we have to be goody-goody. If you're upset with something, you have to show that I am upset. We are going to show our real emotions. So instead of saying that you are a bad boy, what you have done is not right, you can say you are not a good boy. See how will the child take it. When I say you are a bad boy, it like enters every cell of his body. Whatever you are speaking is going to enter his cell of the body. Instead, you say, you are not good. I am not liking what you are doing. This affects me like this. So give an explanation there. Give an explanation of what is happening there instead of using those harsh, piercing words. Make a list of words, negative words, and see what are the positive words which you can substitute. Just like I said, for bad, use not good. So the mind doesn't take negative words. Not, it will not receive not. The child's mind will take good. Okay, I am good, but I'm not very good. I'm little good. So he will try to achieve that very good. He won't be hurt. So our words should be such that the cosmic energy is going to be getting transferred and it's going to grow. That means it's going to increase. We should allow the cosmic energy to stay with us by spreading it, giving away. What you give away, it is actually replenishing. You will have more of it. So this is how the cosmic energy works in our body. If you retain the cosmic energy, this body or this mind will never have any dis-ease. This is how our body works. And that is why Patri sir has said that we don't need medicine. We need meditation for curing whatever ailment you're having. So this is the theory part of the subject, that psychological effect of our thoughts are diseases. I can give you some of my real life experiences to show how the word and the thought and meditation has cured many diseases. I have many cases in these few years that I have been practicing meditation, because I have believed it 1000%. I'm from a family of Ayurveda where it was a very, very general thing to think this way. And I was very elated when I got to know from Patriji that this is the right thought. I was really very proud of my birth, my parents, my grandparents, of the family I am from. And so I put it into practice more and more. People around me, in my friend circle, in my family, have experienced the effects of this meditation and this way of thinking. So one incident I will share here about my own daughter. I will tell you. My daughter got married 2 years back. Last year, she was married and I had gone to Bihar, which is almost 4,000 kilometers from Bangalore, for Dhyana Prachara, for spreading meditation in the whole of the state. For 14 districts, I traveled alone, new place, no meditators. I just used to make a list of places I would visit. So 1 week was dedicated for one district. So I have given 75 days there. And I was always, I knew about the karma siddhanta. So I would be wondering, like, why did I go so far away to do this seva? Why I am getting so much of, it is like my bank account, my karma account is going to get some plus points. So why am I blessed with so many plus points? Is it that something is going to happen in the future and I need some positive karma? This thought had just crossed my mind. So on the 74th day, there were no extra masters joining us, and the person who had arranged all that has said, like, no, maybe we need your service for more days. I said, I can give for more days. It can go for 100 days also. I'm ready to do it. And masters, on the 74th day, I get a call from my daughter saying that her husband, who had wheezing, and he has a hole in his heart since his birth, which she had not shared with me. She knew about it. And he had some discomfort, because of which he was unable to breathe. And so he was on ventilator 3 days in ICU. And she had not called me, thinking she will be disturbing me. And the 3rd day, she couldn't take it more. And then she said, like, this has happened. I am handling it. You don't worry. You need not come right away. I just wanted to talk to you, inform you. And this was on Thursday. And she said, like, he's not coming out, he's not able to breathe on his own. And when he starts breathing on his own, a surgery will be performed, which may be announced on Monday, because he has another, some kind of a, again, I don't like the word disease, but I don't know how to name it, that the blood flow goes in the reverse direction. It has a name. I don't know the name of that condition. So suddenly what happens that his blood will go back. So that is not a good thing. So he has to have a surgery. And I was in such a cool state, and after listening to this also, I didn't panic. I said, Jyotika, don't talk about surgery. Surgery will not take place. And I had not even completed my sentence, and she blasted. Like, she was like, you are doing Dhyana Prachara, giving these talks. I'm very happy about it. Maybe the people who are listening to are very happy about it. Right now, I am in suffering. So don't give me all these advices. We have doctors here. Just by saying, you say positive thinking. So just for the sake of saying that the surgery will not take place, actually she was like in anger. She was shouting at me, like, you do the bhashana, whatever you are doing, you do it where you are in Bihar. Don't try to give me all those lectures. This is what is going to happen, and I'm just informing you. I don't want these lectures on health. And she just put the phone down. I was calm. I was like, yeah, she is right. The state she is in, she is disturbed, and how she spoke also is obvious. I made a call after 5 minutes. Again, I said, Jyotika, I know the situations are not good and you are alone there. But just this one thought, don't talk about the surgery. Okay. So don't think the surgery will take place. You say surgery will not take place. She said, doctors are saying that, not me. I said, let the doctor talk about surgery, because he is a doctor. He will talk about surgery and medicine. Let us not talk about surgery. You, when you're calling your friends or any other relatives, don't talk about surgery. You tell them the conditions. You share whatever problems you're having, whatever you're facing. That's okay. And I'm coming tomorrow. So I took the flight, came back, and she was talking to someone. And really, she was not mentioning about the surgery part on Monday. She was telling he's unable to breathe, he's in ICU, he's put on ventilator, and we are waiting for the doctor. Yeah, so one point, I have one. I stayed in the hospital, asked her to go home and relax, because she was there since almost 4 days without relaxing. And she said, okay, you take care. And she went back home. I stayed with him, my son-in-law, thinking like I have come from such a big process. So I have a lot of good energy with me, and I will be meditating, and I'll be talking some nice things so that his way of thinking will change. Why I'm going in detail is, masters, this is how it works. Come Saturday, we are asking the doctors, please let us know what is going to happen so that we prepare ourselves. They said Monday the doctor will come, because Sundays no doctor visit. In general, we all know Sundays, especially the specialists, will not visit. But a miracle happened on Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning. The main surgeon comes with his team of 4 to 5 doctors, checking the papers. He's saying, this body is responding to the medicine. I don't think he needs surgery. I don't know the details of what actually was his physical problem and how the medicines they had given had affected. I only knew that we didn't want a surgery, and it didn't happen. I had explained to my daughter, just imagine the surgery means opening of the body, going deep inside the body, going to the heart part and cutting open the heart, and then repairing the heart, do you want that to happen? If you don't want that to happen, don't think about it. And let us ask the universe, not a small scratch on the body. This is how the thought works. And after that, within 15 days, he started going back to work and he's fit and fine. It's been almost 8 months now. And this is how the miracle happened, just by thought and meditation. And they too had to meditate. They are not meditators. They had to meditate because the hospital they had joined, they had a rule of conducting meditation sessions morning and evening because it was a heart-related hospital. I was so happy, and my son-in-law used to make fun of me, like, "Mama, you have done some magic, and that is why even if you say to meditate, I will not meditate." And so you made me join in a hospital where they made us meditate. These are how the universe works in your favor. I have so many cases that just by meditation, after 10 years of infertility, many women conceived. There was a person who had heart attack in a small village. They had come to Bangalore for surgery and they kept on beating me and saying, "Ma'am, we are going to Apollo Hospital to take an opinion and fix a date for surgery." And the first day itself, I said, "Surgery is not going to take place. Please don't talk about surgery." Again, they used to say, like, "Ma'am, doctor is saying surgery is necessary. We have 95% of blockages. We need a surgery." I asked them to go to some other hospital and do some meditation. I said, "Invite me home. I'll come home and teach you some meditation and give you a little thought. Just a few words, a little clarity about these diseases." It didn't happen because they had come to their daughter's place and very, very hesitant. After 2 days, again, they are meeting me. They had gone to some other hospital and again they are saying, like, doctor is saying 95% heart blocks are there and we need to have a surgery. And they gave a nice piece of advice, like, "Why are you moving around and wasting your time? It has already been a month, 15 days time, I guess, after the first heart attack." Their son was in Singapore and she used to call her son and talk about all this. And he used to say, like, "Mama, how can you think a meditation can cure a heart attack patient? That has to be done for a long period. Only then it affects." This is the knowledge we are having through so many other sources. But I am talking from experience, master. So next time she met me, I was a little bit upset and I said, "Don't come and give me these news as if you are announcing on a TV channel. If you have faith in me, right now, I want you to sit and meditate." And she went home, got her husband. Slowly, he walked home. I made him sit, talked to him for half an hour, made him meditate, switched on the music and meditated. He said, "Oh my God, your friend is so sweet." And so clearly, she has explained that, see, one person who goes through a heart attack phase, there is a fear filled in him. Any moment, he is having the fear of death, though they may not express that. And he said that openly, that I was living in fear and today I'm feeling so relaxed. And now I know from inside that there are chances of me not dying. I said, "Dying? Why are you even thinking of dying? The surgery will not take place." So I had a vision in meditation when I was meditating with him. The name of another hospital. I said, "You go to that hospital." I'm having that vision. So next day they go to that hospital. The doctor is so sweet there. He said, "Yes, there is a 95% blockage, but we don't need an open heart surgery. A little shunt has to be inserted. That would be enough." I said, "That was your karma. Even that small surgery would have been avoided if you had meditated from the beginning." So we have to accept some karma. And just a minor surgery was done. A shunt was in, and he's fit and fine today. And this was again 6 months back. So meditation, right way of thinking, and that cosmic energy literally instantly can cure you. And it depends on the supporting thoughts and food and the kind of people you're moving around, all that matters because we create energy around us. The faith, because complete wisdom gives us faith. So this is how I have understood that diseases are psychosomatic. So we are all depending on medicine because of our psychological weakness. So let us all get the wisdom of understanding this creation. Actually, we are meditating to understand the creation, how this body has come, what actually is happening here, what actually is happening outside, what is inside this body, what is outside the body, what is all this system of incarnation. So we are trying to get wisdom here. We are not trying to achieve something. We are trying to get wisdom, and through wisdom, then there will be some achievement. That will happen on its own. We are not doing something like that. So thank you very much for giving me this platform to share my wisdom, what I have gathered by listening to Patri sir's videos and some more related subject discussions that is called Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya. So be in the right energy field, be in the right group of people, and read books. Thank you, friends, for giving me this opportunity. Satyaji, huge thank you to you and this channel and all other masters. Hearty thanks to all of you.
Thank you so much, Saroja ma'am. It was wonderful wisdom. Everybody should know about it. That means so many points you are bringing, you brought, but everything we can observe it. If you observe the water, and the water can understand us, and water, if you many scientists also they are brought out that how the water reacting, how you treating the water, that with the gratitude you are drinking, the or gratitude you are putting, giving, showing, then the water becomes crystals like that. The same thing this is that is very very really very very important, because if you have any problem in the body, that means this is the part to you should repair it like that. I understand that, but very very nice. Nature also giving us lot of things surrounding nature. We have medicinal plants surrounding us, not only in India, everywhere we have medicinal plants. With that we can cure it, but some diseases we can't cure. Operate or breaking leg or something, which must go, some medicines we should use, but not for the headache, for the not pains, not the things. That is the way you explained. But how disease comes? Because of lack of prana. How you get the prana? What is prana? Is an energy. The body will affect lack of energy. But if you know this lack of energy, we will get the pains, we will get the diseases. That is that there is a repairing the body. But how you will get the energy? Through the meditation, cosmic energy. That the energy through meditation, if you, as soon as you sit in the meditation, keeping mind calm, then you will get cosmic energy. You can get the you are balanced. That is that I understand. Thank you so much. Many points, your experiences are very very great. Thank you so much, Saroja ma'am. Again, come to our platform. Can share again. Thank you so much. I think Akila ma'am also here. Thank you, Akila ma'am, to bringing Saroja ma'am to us. It was, I'm very pleasure. I'm very happy. This is going very well. Thank you. Thanks you so much again. Friends, you have heard about it. Please listen to this video again. And just if you are non-meditator, if you are not meditating, that is I have also many experiences through meditation how I recovered myself, but I can't say now because the time is long. Now some other time we can discuss about experiences. Then one more session. Thank you so much, ma'am, again.